Alright, I'm back. I managed to get this recording after all, this part of the game after all. So we're running out with this. They're running out with almost a full like Protect Mr. President composition with the Bastion. The Hammond is a very interesting choice. I'm not sure what that is for. So we see that they have a Bastion. We should be backing up to the stairs right where Mercy is, and then collapsing on top of the Bastion. Really early suck there. We need to take high ground. We should be taking high ground. We can't play the shield war with the Bastion against the Bastion when we don't have one. That's just not gonna happen. So top, and everyone should just collapse on the Bastion now. Collapse on the Bastion. Collapse on the Bastion. Alright, well. So yeah, this point is probably lost now. Unless we manage to hook through, and or somehow the Rhine feeds like a fucking bot somehow and we pop off. So yeah, we should just be jumping off the cliff here. We should literally just be jumping off the cliff here. Eiko, you should jump off the cliff. I know you're killing stuff, but you're staggering yourself super hard because they're gonna kill you first. There you go. So we swap to Sombra with Zarya. Do we full swap to goats? We do. So we full swap to goats. So what we want to be doing is we want to be hiding around the corner and then collapse on the Bastion suddenly. I don't recommend running Sombra like this. I'd recommend you just go full traditional goats, and you don't stay on the Sombra. So the Rhine turbo fed. That Rhine should die, but he manages to survive. It looks like. So they're just rolling us at this point.
Area denied.
What we should have done is see where Zen is right now. We should have gone in there, gone onto the bridge, and then just like dropped down on top of the Bastion. We want the D.Va. Tash should be on D.Va right now. It's not necessarily his fault. I don't know who made the call, but Sombra does not counter this kind of composition unless she has EMP. That's the only time she counters this composition, or they bot out and they let the Bastion get hacked super easily. So as soon as Tash probably tries to uncloak and stuff like that, he's gonna get killed. He hacks the Orisa. The Orisa gets down to 1 HP. We get the Bastion. It's time to go. It's time to move. Go in. Go in.
Pass into the eyes. Into the eyes.
Go in. Kill the Bastion. Kill the Bastion. The Rhine. Kill the Rhine. Nice. It's just time to go in. Time to go in. We just need to collapse. Rob, you're being super aggro here. But your Zarya and your Brig are there for you. You hack ball. I'm assuming you went to the Sombra just to deal with ball, but yeah, just now they shouldn't be able to run this comp anymore. So there is a glaring weakness with this with our composition on this point. Dive could potentially really fuck us up because of the fact that we're super vulnerable to this high ground right here unless we take high ground and hold it until they try to contest point. They're staying on the Bastion, which is very interesting. So where's our scouting? Sombra should be scouting and letting everyone know where they are in general. The Rhine's split up from the team. You guys could literally just go on the Rhine. You guys could just go on the Rhine. Why are we EMPing? Okay, we didn't need to do that. We legit did not need to do that. We could have waited. Like there was no reason to grab or EMP there. Because they weren't engaged, right? They weren't engaged in a fight, right? If you guys knew that the Rhine was over there and the rest of the team was over there, you could have just gone over there and fucked the Rhine and then come back to fuck the rest of the team, right? Remember, we don't necessarily we're defense. We don't necessarily want to take fights that we don't have to take. Their Orisa just giga fed. Nice, lost mines, gets a good hack. Yeah, we should be pushing in. We should be pushing in. Unless the Bastion set up, we should be pushing in. We should be applying pressure, at least. Like, top is doing the right thing. He's putting pressure on them. He's spamming in. The ball's going left. This ball should get instantly hacked as soon as this ball goes in. Just hack. Shoulder extended out of position there, Ryan, and that's really risky. So it looks like you guys win the fight here because of the fact that you just have more Qs and you're overall a more flexible composition. The enemy team should, if they were smart, would just be going dive. Like they would drop the Bastion. Okay, they're going a Reaper, which is disgustingly bad to goats. Anyways, Zarya Brig, you're playing super up here. Ikyo, there's no reason for you to be up there. All right, Sombra, what's your scouting? Where are they going? New GMP. Get the Zen, get the Zen, get Zen. Nice. From Zen. They managed to kill our Rhine. But we clean up. This should be clean up. Unless their Rhine fucking pops the fuck off. Alright. They have a Junkrat. They should be clean up. Clean up. They're staggering themselves. They res the Rhine. That's free ult charge. That's literally just free ult charge. Top, go in. What are you afraid of, Chief? What are you afraid of? You have a Zen and a Lucia with you. There's no reason to be afraid right now. You can poke at him. Now you need to back off because of the fact that they're regrouping, right? Now your Rhine's back. You can push up. Why are we going all the way around? We could be just going through that where Rhine went. So we have Grav. We have both defensive support ults.
Into the iris.
Rhine, just go in and try and swing, get some ult charge. Help your Rhine, help your Rhine. Rhine's dead. Either Rhine lost Shatter there. You hack the Reaper. Kill the Reaper. They get your Zarya. That's actually a really big pick off them. You should be hacking D.Va here. Or Junk, that works, I guess. Pop off. It's fine. Brig should back off. Alright, because you're not going to kill a D.Va or with this being pocketed by a Mercy. You demech the D.Va, which effectively good at staggering her. Their Rhine charged for some reason. Ryan, Rob, we know they don't have Shatter, so you can, and you have Shatter. You can feel free to kind of get in his face a bit. You save top here, so you need to back off a bit. Now go in, get the Zen. Unclear if that Shatter was even necessary. You got a massive EMP. If you guys followed up instantaneously on it and you started going in as she EMP'd, then we would not have needed that Shatter to actually follow up, and we would have just been able to clean up, right? Because they can't use their abilities. They have no shields. They have nothing. Only some of them have passive effects, and they can't use ults. They can't do anything. So EMP is one of the ultimates that's broken because they can just single-handedly win fights. Their D.Va is giga feeding right now. They get our Rhine. We actually might lose this because they res their D.Va and we lost our Rhine. Brig played way over aggro. We get their Junkrat. Yeah, this should be lost fight. Let's just be backing off. They wasted so many ults. So they burnt Valk. So what you guys should be thinking right now is they burnt Reaper ult, they burnt Valk, they burnt Bomb, they burnt Trans, and they swapped to Hammond now. So the only right ult they might have is Rhine, right? Rob, there's no reason to show your face until you're about to engage. Like you're wasting shield health right now. We almost have, we're getting close to EMP. Sombra should just be farming EMP right now. Rhine attacks. We know they have Rhine ult. Right, Rob, you're being a super aggro right now. You were super aggro and then you weren't. You need to be more consistent for your team. We lost our Sombra. Rhine, you're being super aggro. Your shield's weak. Their shield was significantly had higher HP. There was like we lost Shatter now. We could have had EMP Shatter just to end last fight, right? Now you're 1 HP. Good Trans, keeping everyone alive. Everyone's stacked on. You should be stacking on your Zen. EMP. We should be EMPing now. There it is. Interrupt. This should just be win. Alright.